Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would like to welcome you. And if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back. I am in the kitchen and I'm about to do another taste test. This time is with a watermelon. I was out in the garden. Today is Saturday, June 13th. And I was out in the garden on, it was either Monday or Tuesday. And I was looking through the melon patch and I saw this watermelon. The tendril was brown, like almost dead, almost. And so I said I was gonna harvest it then on video, but then I didn't do it because I go out, I wait for it to cool off. Then when I go out, it's not much longer, then it's dark. So then I didn't harvest it. But I didn't think about it again until like yesterday, and I thought I better go check that watermelon and get it out of there. So I did last night. And so I'm gonna cut it open now so that we can see what it looks like inside. I guess you can hear it, and it sounds hollow. And I think that's what it's supposed to sound like. This is what the bottom looks like. I think it's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna get up and do it. So I'm gonna go, I got my knife, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this watermelon into. I sure hope it's ready, you all, because last year I would harvest watermelon going by that tendril rule and get them in here and they wouldn't even be ready. Get it. Okay, I don't know. This don't look the bright red like I'm used to with the Jubilee, but let me just get a piece right here. Yeah, it could have stayed out there a little longer. But it is not bad at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up and put it into a bowl. Get it in the refrigerator. And then we'll go out. My sister's already out watering. And oh, this is good, but it is not ready. It's not ready. Look at it. It's still got a whole lot. This will grow all the way out, just about it. But I got another big one out there, so I'll just leave it until then, till it's ready. I'll do this again. Okay, you all, so it wasn't ready. But see how much we got all that could have grown, and it still is just white, and it just wasn't ready. But this is it. It's not the bright red that we're used to in the Jubilee, but you know, it's what we got this time. But it's one out there that's just as big as this one was, and the tendril was still green and curly on it, but this is still, you can tell it was going to be a good watermelon. but it is good. It's not its best. It was gonna be, but it's still good. I love Jubilee watermelon. You know, I have Crimson Sweet growing as well. I have grown it before, but I grew it in containers, and so it never was, they never got that big, and I could tell that they were good, but they just never got that big. And so when I get one this time, it will be almost like the first time I've tasted it. And then I have yellow growing. I had one that split, so I had to take it out. But my sister, she opened it up and she got a piece out of it, and she said it was good. But we threw it away. So this is Jubilee, my first one for this year, 2024. And I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it get cool. And then when we come back in from, you know, being outside today, we will eat some of it and it will be just fine. Good and cold. So what I'm probably gonna do is get my neighbor. He I think is, now I know that, because I mean I've heard a million times that you look for the tendril when it is when it has died back, and then thump it. If it sounds hollow, it's ready. And that's the way this one sounded. That's the way that one looked. But it wasn't ready. So I made like 2 or 3 mistakes like that last year. And so I have, I'm gonna get my neighbor. Every time I'm gonna harvest, I'm gonna get him to come and look, and because I think he might have more knowledge about that, picking a good watermelon than I have. Okay, you all, so I harvested this too. This is one of Ms Gail's melons. She sent me seeds last year, and this one stayed out too long and got it split open. And I've washed it, but it still looked pretty bad or dirty in there, but it has been washed. And so here it split, and it was starting to split there. So I just feel like I left this out too long, but I want to cut it up open just to see what it looks like inside. Oh my goodness, you all, it looks good inside. This looks really good inside. Getting these little seeds out. It's got a lot of seeds in it. Okay, I'm gonna try this little melon. This is good. This is really good, you all. This is good. Thank you, Ms Gail. This thing is good. I mean, it's little. That's what it looks like inside. But it's good. It's got a lot of seeds in it. It's sweet. I bet this is the 1, 2, 3 rich and sweet. I don't care if it is split. I'm gonna cut this up. If I don't sit here and eat it up, all right here. This is good. Thank you, Ms Gail. I can't wait for my sister to taste it. Okay, you all. So that was the rich and sweet 1, 2, 3 melon, and I have cut it up, put it in this little baggie, and I'm gonna keep it in the refrigerator. And I'm going outside to do a few things, and then I'm gonna come back in and I'll eat this little baby. I'll share it with my sister, let her try it too. But I got a lot more of them growing out there, and I'm excited. Thank you, Ms Gail. Ms Gail is, her channel is the Georgia Peachnut, and she's growing a lot of things over there, and she's sharing a lot of her knowledge in the garden. She has a lot of tricks and tips and things to do in different situations in the garden. And I've always, like last year I started watching her channel, and our neighbor had given us a little peach tree, and we started having some problems. I emailed Miss Gail, and it was the weekend of her birthday, and I think it was her birthday, and I didn't even know it until I was watching the video, and I had already left the email, and I was like, oh, well, Saturday, or that was her birthday when I left that email. And she responded that day. When I sent that email, I went about my business, and then a day or two later, she had responded to that email, and it was her birthday. And I just always admired Miss Gail. So she is at Georgia Peachnut, and y'all go check her out. But last year she sent me seeds, and this one I got them both. It was 2 varieties of melons she sent me, and I got them both out there growing. This one split, and so that's why I took it. But I had been watching it, and it was just, I just didn't know how big they're gonna get. But so I know when they are about that size, I just need to go ahead and take them. But they're like little personal size melons, and it's like a cantaloupe. It's a sweet tasting cantaloupe is what it is, and it is very good. So again, thank you, Miss Gail, for sending me the seeds. I am going to love these. I'm going to save these seeds, and I still have a lot more because you sent me a lot, and I still have a lot of yours too. But you all, I'm going to go, and so you all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.